Hi class, my name is Rita Salas and today we're going to be discussing sentence stems and the story, The Three Little Pigs. The Three Little Pigs is a common story, fable that most of us heard growing up, right? It consists of three little pigs and a big bad wolf. The first two pigs build their houses made of straw and sticks, and the third little pig makes his house out of bricks. And then you have the big bad wolf, the enemy or bad guy of the story, who tries to blow down these houses. So the story does come with a moral, or if you want to tie RLA into it, it does come with a theme. And the theme of the story, which is what life lesson is this story teaching you, is that with dedication and hard work, things pay off. We see in the story that the first two little pigs, the ones with straw and sticks, though they do build their houses quickly and are celebrating this, the wolf is able to blow their houses down. So as they are celebrating, they no longer have anything to protect them. Meanwhile, the one who didn't get to celebrate and dance because he's still working and he is still doing all the hard things of putting the brick and mortar together, he is able to withstand the big bad wolf and protect his two other little piggies with him. So while you're reading this to your class or your students or even your children, your family members, you can always do this in many ways, especially because different readers have different levels. So if you have a beginner reader and they maybe are learning how to read, they can always point as you read together as a class. If you are doing sorry, I'm getting something on this. Okay. If you are doing maybe letting them productively read and maybe just pointing at words that they find difficult, so that can always be productive as well. And that can be done in maybe a small kidney table, small group pool, or it can be as a whole class. You can be pulling those difficult words, creating a word wall. There's so many activities that can be done with this. But something that can be very beneficial to all students, this means to ELLs, this could be to just your general ed students, this could be to your ABLE students, which are high functioning autistic. They could be for your BSS behavioral students who may struggle with attention span or just putting their thoughts to paper. You could use this for resource kits, right? It just depends on their level. So you can adjust sentence stems to do that. So I created a couple of sentence stems to share with you. The first is going to be, in this story, blank, the blank, and blank. I also created an option for them to circle. Did or did not blank because blank, right? So the good thing about some sentence stems is kids don't automatically know how to use a sentence stem. So you may be able to model this sentence stem and then create a second sentence stem for them to add on to their thinking. Again, that all depends on their level. I also created a second sentence stem, which would be more your ELLs or your BSS ABLE resource where maybe they need a word bank. That is something that they can be provided if it is in their IEP, which is an individual education plan. So that individualized education plan, that can be included. So I went ahead and I'm going to post that here for you to see. But I'm also going to put a little clip here. I'm doing all these hand gestures with the hope that this is going to work because I've never done a YouTube video. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and model what that would look like. So we're going to watch this for a second. And again, you have the ability to adjust this however you see fit. You can add on, you can take away, you can simplify. Like, for example, in my word bank, I decided that because for space, but maybe also for time, I took out "and the big bad wolf" from the title. Okay, it still gets the point across. They know what we're talking about. I know what we're talking about. So that's something that maybe, let's say if this is a sentence stem that I'm going to have them type in somewhere, or rewrite on their own, maybe in a journal, maybe then we can have that time to do everything perfect, make sure all the grammar is perfect and punctuations. That would be a time to do that. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped with your understanding of sentence stems and how we can use them in the classroom. And until next time, bye!